Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice. Welcome to your daily reading. Let's see what's going on for you today, Pisces. I sound a little bit better, don't I? I think so. I hope so, for the sake of your ears. Let's see what's going on for you today. Now, the weekly is out. Okay, it's on the channel. It's probably the longest video I did on this channel. I don't control what comes out or how much of it does. So if you can get through that video, there's a lot of content, though. There's a lot of information, I mean. So it seems that maybe next week is going to be very significant for a lot of Pisces. I think that's why maybe we needed a longer message, a more in-depth message. So hopefully that is helpful for you. Okay. Go ahead and check it out, though. It was a different kind of reading in a good way. So let's see what's going on for Pisces today whenever you come across this message. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is an energy of reunion, reminiscing, nostalgia. You may be spending more time with family, thinking about the good old days. There could be get-togethers or meeting up with loved ones, whether that's a family member, an old friend, partner, loved ones, people you have a lot of history with. For others of you, this could be a nostalgic kind of day. Maybe you're coming across, I'm seeing like doing family trees, a focus on ancestry, a focus on lineage. Maybe you find yourself talking more about your ancestors, talking more about your grandparents, talking more about your childhood, and reminiscing with someone. It could also be a time of, a focus on the old. So I don't know if you're focused on antiques or old languages, old habits, old traditions. That could be what this is about. And I'm also seeing like heirlooms, old photos. Okay. And I just hear, it's been in our family for generations. All right. Current situation, we have the Ten of Swords. Lovely. Now, it's not that bad. As the first card, this tells me that you've been through this. You're coming out of this, okay? The Ten of Swords is a difficult ending to a difficult situation. In day-to-day terms, it could be some sort of medical procedure, that has you in bed. You can't really move. So now you're in the time of recovery. For others of you, this could be some sort of breakup, divorce. It's very painful betrayal that you've been healing from, recovering from. Maybe that's what you're talking about. For some of you, you could be having a conversation with someone about what happened. And this could be an old wound, okay? And you're reconnecting with that person, and I don't just mean ex. And you're reconnecting with that person and discussing it. And maybe you get some peace from it. Maybe you get some closure, or maybe you get an apology, or you get the opportunity to apologize, or the opportunity to say what you didn't get the opportunity to say. Whether it leads to, the people coming closer together after this, or it leads to maintaining, staying in your separate lanes. But you have the peace, you have the closure, you have the healing from it. Let's keep going. Yeah, Four of Cups is the challenge. I do see a line of communication is open today where it was previously closed. Whether you're the one that, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see you. I'm done. That's it. I don't care. Or this is the kind of person you were dealing with. And there have been multiple attempts at communication that have gone unseen, unnoticed, unheard. Maybe you had this person blocked, or they you. But I feel like someone wants to talk about what happened. The Four of Cups is my second chances card. Apology. Can we do it? Can we try again? Can we do over? Can we have a do-over? And again, I don't just mean romantic. Let's see. On the mind, justice. Whoever you're talking to, the intention is honorable. The intention is, I really want to make things right. Okay? And this also talks about the fact that you're going to have a big decision to make if you open the door to this, or you let that door stay shut. And it'll be up to you. Sometimes rehashing something can do more damage than it's worth. So that's where your judgment call is going to be. What are the odds that we're going to get a peaceful resolution? Because if it's like still anger, still bitterness, still this and that, you're okay to close the door again. But again, maybe that's what you needed to do. Open the door, see that it's all still a big mess and painful and unapologetic or whatever, and then you can close the door and completely be done. This looks like something where it's an open issue to you. It's either an open wound or an open issue, as in you never got an answer, never got an apology, you didn't get whatever you think is closure, or you have had something on your mind and on your heart that you haven't been able to say to this other person or these people because they were the ones that shut that door. Okay? In the foundation, Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is definitely someone who was hurt and just got closed off. And again, this could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with. And I don't just mean romantic. I feel like I have to say that all the time. This could be a friend, family member that you had a falling out with, a nasty falling out with, to where you said there's no point talking to you. There's no talking to you. Or maybe that's what they said to you. Again, put the roles where they go. But whatever this is, it looks like someone wants to open the lines of communication and try talking, try to make things right, whatever make things right looks like. And for those of you where you've already been through this, remember we're on different timelines here, but you've already been through this and you've realized, nope, still the Ten of Swords, then justice is you contemplating time to file for divorce, time to handing my resignation, time to give my notice that I'm going to be moving out. Okay, so that could be what is on your mind. In the recent past, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, a lot of time has passed where someone's just shut off communication, completely stopped looking at the situation for their peace. Someone had to choose their peace and just get off the angry hamster wheel where nothing gets resolved and we just keep shouting at each other, or we keep talking over each other, or I talk but you don't listen, or I say something and you take it the wrong way and it makes things worse. Someone just had to say, I can't do this, I can't talk to you, and had to separate themselves from the situation. Okay? And it looks like, again, that's what now someone is coming to talk about. What I do want to say, if that's the timeline you're on with the Six of Swords, the person approaching the situation, whether it's you or the other person or people, they're in a more peaceful state. They're in a more peaceful place. Because I feel like for some of you, you're like, I don't ever want to talk to this person again because they're always angry. Okay? Now, listen, let's just be clear here. I would never tell you to reinsert yourself into an abusive situation or to open the door to any sort of abuse. Okay? Just to be clear, because people hear a lot of different things in what I say. This isn't that. Okay? This is the situation where there's a lot of love between you and this person. There's a lot of happy memories between you and this person. Okay? But there was whatever kind of betrayal there was with the Ten of Swords. It's the thing that left you feeling defeated, or the other person feeling defeated, like there's nothing I can do, I can't get through to this person, so I just need to stop trying and protect my peace at this point. Is that situation. Okay? Where things are going to go, the King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but we do have the King and Queen of Swords here with the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups, where it's a one-to-one dynamic, whether it's a couple relationship, whether this is someone you had to separate from, whether this is a family member you had to stop talking to, someone at work you had to stop talking to, separate yourself from, and start contemplating legal protection or legal actions. Whatever the situation is, someone wants to come together to talk. The intent is to do the right thing or to make things right. whatever that looks like in your situation. Okay? So let's see. Let's get more cards out. Yeah, under the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands. And this is conflict. Everyone's talking at the same time. No one's listening. Frustration. A very chaotic time. But whatever someone was going through, again, I feel like, and this is not making excuses for bad behavior at all, but from what I'm seeing, Five of Wands, Four of Cups, it could be that someone was in an altered state of mind, whether that is depression, and that's what caused them to lash out or be in this warped reality. I don't know. Make accusations, be paranoid. I don't know. Or someone was going through some sort of episode. Someone had some sort of breakdown. Someone was spiraling somehow because of some sort of big change in their life. And maybe they took it out on you and then they didn't realize. I don't know. But this could also be you, Pisces. Let's just keep it real. No one's perfect. We're all human and we're all learning as we go. We're all a work in progress. Because for some of you, I do see you having a realization. And then you wanting to at least apologize for something. It looks like you're going to get that chance if that's what's been keeping you up at night. So it looks like something that if it's you regretted. Once you had some sort of understanding, epiphany, realization, you had regret over what you said or did or didn't say or didn't do. And the lines of communication were closed, so you couldn't do anything about it. It looks like now the lines of communication are opening up. You're going to have the opportunity to say what you have to say and kind of release that regret. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, talking about the lines of communication being open. Yeah. Texting reciprocated. Phone calls made and picked up. Mutual contribution in a conversation. Pentacles, stable energy. Balanced. For some of you, someone went and got treatment, and that's what they're wanting to talk to you about. I know what the issue was. I understand. I know why I did that. It was this, and I'm getting treatment, and I'm getting help, or I got help, or I'm in therapy, or I'm, and that's what they want to tell you. And it's not a case of, for some of you, it is, I just want to apologize. I just want to let you know. I just want to make things right. If you want us to continue as friends or keep seeing each other or stay together or get back together, that's one thing. If you don't, I understand that. I respect that. There's a lot of respect with the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. But I just wanted you to know, okay? It could be that conversation as well. All right. Let's clarify for Pisces with the Ten of Swords. The Magician, yeah. Someone's learned from an ending. Someone has learned a lot from an ending. And also someone wants to turn an ending around. Or discuss it. Put things on the table. Let's discuss this. Four of Cups, King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the challenge position. So whether this is you were closed off or this is the person you were dealing with that wasn't in the right mind. And for some of you, the issue could definitely be different communication styles or literally speaking different languages, being from different cultures, being from different generations. And that's why you weren't able to see eye to eye. It's almost like you were talking about different things. Justice on the mind, Ace of Swords, yes. Whatever is going to be said is the truth. Someone wants to say the truth. Someone wants to hear the truth, is willing to. Someone wants to have a conversation and do the right thing or make things right, okay, with this energy. For others of you, if this is you contemplating as to whether or not to file something, you're filing it. Queen of Swords in the Foundation, the Hierophant. So So this is Taurus energy. It could be a family member, but it's also marriage, long-term commitment, feeling betrayed by an organization, feeling betrayed by your government, feeling betrayed by your family, feeling betrayed by a spouse, feeling betrayed by a mentor. That could also be what this is. Six of Swords in the past, the Moon. Yeah, there's been a lot of emotion left unsaid. And again, you've had to, or whoever this is, or both parties, had to walk away because they saw the other person. There's a lot of reflection here. There's a lot of mirroring. They saw the other person as out of their minds with the Moon. Out of their minds. Overcome by something, overwhelmed by something. Emotion clouding their judgment. Drunk or in an altered state of mind or reality. And it's like, I have to get out. I have to save myself. But there is a lot of emotion there. There is a lot of love there. So it wasn't easy to turn your back and leave. With the King of Swords in the outcome, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Tower. Yeah, I feel like there's a breakdown of the pain, a breakdown of what happened. Also, someone who put up walls around their heart. When it comes to this person or the situation, those walls could be coming down because of this person's approach. Because they're open, they're honest, they're genuine, they're calm, they're mature. Yeah, Page of Cups, the World, and the Five of Swords with the Three of Cups at the bottom. Reunion. Let's get back to happy times. Let's be friends again. Let's get back together. Or if we don't get back together, I'd still like to have you in my life. I value you as a person. You know, type of situation. Here's the apology. Can we start over with the World card after this conflict? Five of Swords. And you have a choice to make with Justice on the mind here as well. Where, have you basically, do you want to still stay angry over this, or do you want to accept apology, extend apology, wrap this up and start over? Do you want to? Can you do that? Do you feel like you want to do that, right? There's a decision to make here. For others of you, I do feel like someone left you no choice. You've tried all this, you've been through all this, and someone's left you no choice. So this is you filing the paperwork to separate from this person, to disassociate, right? We're no longer living together. We're no longer together. I no longer want to work with this. I don't no longer want to work for you. And this is notification of your exit. You're not happy about it, Five of Swords. You felt like, I have no choice. You've left me no choice. This is the only thing I can do. And then that is how you restore your peace. You may write this person a letter, or you may write an email explaining your exit. And that is you giving yourself the closure, you giving yourself that release, you giving yourself that ability and opportunity to get things off your chest so that you can move forward and completely leave this behind with the World. Okay, and just not take it with you in your next chapter. Okay. Let's see. Get you some charms here. The outcome is peace, okay? The outcome is peace. Your friends and family, making peace with your friends and family, or your friends and family having your back and helping you through this transition as you step away from a person, a company, a situation. The outcome is peace, okay? So let's see what charms we get here for you. We have the... Is this a treble? I always forget this word. So you could be getting messages in music, Music could be significant here. There could be a particular song that reminds you of this person or the situation, and that's your confirmation. You could be dealing with a musician or an artist. But I also see, I hear with this siren song, whatever that means to you, siren song. Maybe that was one of the ways you tried to communicate with this person. You sent them a song that said what you wished you could say, or vice versa. We have the horse. So you've had to walk away. You've had to move on. Maybe siren song to you means something alluring, tempting that sounds good but is actually dangerous or risky, where it's pulling you in an unsafe place. So for some of you, maybe that's how you felt about this person or the situation, like you can't really trust what they're saying, or they're not in the right mind. Or we have the owl. A lot of wisdom, a lot of lessons have been learned from this situation. With the crown here, you had to choose yourself, definitely. You showed yourself respect. Maybe that was the issue in this situation. This person wasn't showing you respect. We have this again. And this is like, again, communication. Lines of communication open. Sound is important. So I don't know if it's through voice notes or phone call or video call. We have the cat. There's still pause, hesitancy. I don't know how to take this. Communication with the bird. Okay. Definitely air sign energy highlighted here. A pet could have been involved, arguing about a pet. If it's not pet, it could be children, because we have the Six of Swords there as well. Or arguing over property, arguing over who owns what. If it's like family members, maybe you argued over an inheritance, or over some sort of family heirloom, and it's like, I should get it, I'm the eldest, and then someone says, no, I should get it, I was closest to them, or whatever, right? You have the pumpkin here. So something could have happened this Halloween, last Halloween. Something could have happened at some sort of Thanksgiving event. Something could have happened at the last family dinner. Okay. We have the anchor. Something's been really heavy on your mind and on your heart. Someone left a situation with a heavy heart. With a heavy heart. Because it's between you and someone you really, really love. For some of you, this is a parent and a child or grandchild. For others, whoever this is, you really love each other. It's not one-sided. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords, yeah, this is someone who's been waiting for an opportunity, waiting, observing for an opportunity. Two birds to talk. And you see how you have repeating signs, repeating charms? That tells me it's mutual. Okay, you have these two together. You have these two birds together. And I'm sure we'll see we have two anchors. Okay, so whatever, it's mutual. The intent, the desire is mutual. To talk, to clear the air, to communicate, to stabilize something with the anchor. It could have been arguments over money or the value of something, or someone wanted to sell something and the other person didn't. Or just arguments over the money or value of something or the value of someone. We have the spider. A lot of work has gone into trying to communicate, trying to break down someone's walls, trying to reach someone. A lot of work has gone into that. So here's the phone call with the rabbit. Here's the phone call. You could be invited to something. The lines of communication could be you opening up. Could be you being invited to a family gathering. And you're like, well, they're going to be there. Do I want to go or do I not want to go? So it could be a direct, hey, can we talk about it? Or it could be an indirect, they're going to be there. Do I want to go? Right? The butterfly, someone wants to transform the situation. Someone wants to stabilize it. Someone wants to heal it. Okay, another anchor here with the rope around it. Again, water could be significant, or travel over water could be significant. We have the owl again. So lessons have been learned both sides. Lessons have been learned both sides. Then we have the shooting star. Someone taking a chance towards healing. Someone expressing their intent, their desire to heal. Someone's very hopeful about this. Again, you see what I mean? We have 2 paws. So it's mutual. It's all double. It's mutual. And with this energy, I just get a very gentle, I get gentle energy, calm. I get loyalty. You've been loyal to each other. So even if, for example, you've had this argument, this falling out with this person, and they hurt you like they did, and they feel like you hurt them, if other people spoke badly about them, you still, if you didn't defend them, you still said, it's not okay to say that about them. I'm sure they had their reasons. Or someone said, oh, they're this, they're that. And you said, then they're not that all the time. Let's be fair. You were fair. You're fair to this person. They were fair to you. You remained loyal to one another despite what happened here. We have the airplane here. So travel is significant. This person wants to come see you. They want you to go see them. This tells me that there's a long distance, a big gap between the two of you. That could be geographically, but it could just represent, they've, communication-wise, emotionally, there's been this gap between the two of you. We have the bat. And this tells me, I just hear the depths. So someone wants to talk about, let's look at the ugly. Let's look at what happened and try to work through it, right? Maybe you dealt with someone who was avoiding. Every time you wanted to talk, they left. Every time you wanted to talk, they ran. They avoided the topic. They avoided the situation. They had a big reaction and left. Big blow up and left, right? Now they're showing up more mature. They're like, okay, I'm ready to talk about it. Even if it means I'm going to have to hear about how I hurt you, I can take that now. This is someone who couldn't take that before. They couldn't. Every time you tried to tell them that they hurt you, they couldn't take it. They couldn't take it, and that turned into they felt bad, but then they got angry or they had this big reaction and left, right? Now they want to come in. Let's talk about it. I can take it. I can handle this now. I like this energy, Pisces. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I really do. Lessons have been learned. This could be someone who's gone to therapy in the meantime, or we have the pumpkin. So again, you see what I mean? 2 pumpkins. Pumpkins. I say pumpkins because I think it's funny. But I know how to speak. I know the words. But yeah, this is something going to happen around last Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, but maybe Thanksgiving if I said it. Halloween. Or Halloween is something you loved together, or there's something about Halloween that's a confirmation for you here. Or costumes, getting dressed up, pranking people. Because I said pumpkin, that sounds like prank to me. Maybe pranking people was your thing, or you like to prank each other and you always made each other laugh. That could be confirmation. Another cat. Do you see what I'm saying? If this was codependent, now there's a sense of individuality here for you and for them. A lot of lessons have been learned. You got to be fair to you and this person. We have the crab here. So Cancer energy could be significant. This is someone who used to tiptoe. You had to tiptoe around this person. They had to tiptoe around you or the situation or a particular topic. And now they're ready to talk about it. It's like, okay, let's talk. Let's do this. Oh my God, I didn't even know I had 2 of these. I didn't know I had 2 of these, Pisces. Look at this. This is what I mean. It's mutual. What you're saying, they want to hear. What they're saying, you want to hear. You're talking. The lines of communication are open, and it's mutual, and it's positive, and it's respectful. This is someone who loves you very much, Pisces. Whether this is romantic or not. You love each other. You love each other. Maybe this is something you literally used to write for each other in this form. Leave notes for each other in this form. You have a Christmas tree. Maybe you're invited to a Christmas event and you're preparing yourself. Or maybe that's, Christmas is coming up. We're going to have to see each other. Should we talk about it before then so we don't turn it into a mess at Christmas or something like that? Maybe Christmas was your thing. Or that's when the argument happened or the breakdown happened. And then we have a flower here. And this could be, getting flowers, getting gifts, some sort of token of affection or appreciation. This is really, really positive, Pisces. So you let me know how this resonates for you, if it does, and who this is. But it's very positive. So I like it. I really do. Okay? So let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave this there, right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.